Welcome to the Bookworm Duo, where we explore a variety of books. Let's get started. We are doing a deep dive today into, well, a really consuming story. It's about a character named Arthur from Victor Jestin's Dance Floor.
Yeah, and it's not just, about clubbing. It's really about this guy's whole life, decades of it,
Yeah.
tied to one single place, a nightclub called The Beach.
It's intense, almost claustrophobic, the way this one place and dancing basically defines his entire existence.
Exactly. So what we want to do today is trace Arthur's life, follow his story chronologically, starting from this really painful moment when he's 10 all the way up to when he's nearly 40.
And we're looking at how he's constantly searching for, connection,
Yeah.
self-worth.
But it's always tangled up with this pressure he feels, this need to act like a quote-unquote normal guy, especially in the club.
It's fascinating and kind of heartbreaking. And it starts so young, doesn't it? 1990. He's just a kid, 10 years old.
That first time, yeah. He's at the beach for a birthday party. Guy, the owner, is hosting. And Arthur just freezes up. Total social anxiety.
He can't dance.
Can't move. Says the floor felt like mud. He's supposed to dance with this girl, O'Reilly, and he's just paralyzed.
Oh, wow. And Guy, the owner.
Guy is not sympathetic.
Yeah.
Not at all. He basically tries to force them together. Arthur resists, and Guy actually slaps him.
Slaps a 10-year-old.
Yep. Leaves him crying. And that, right there, that's the foundation.
So the club instantly becomes this place of, what, performance and pain?
Exactly. High stakes. If you don't perform right, you get humiliated. He spends the rest of his life, in a way, trying to dance away that first moment.
Okay, so jump forward 8 years, 1998. Arthur's 18 now.
And he feels he has to go back. He's with his friend Vincent, sort of a reluctant hanger-on.
Does he still feel that anxiety?
Oh, yeah. Big time. Just seeing the outside of the club brings back what he calls the pain of old humiliation. It's visceral.
But he goes in anyway, tries to fit in.
He does. Tries to do the whole masculine ritual, going on the pole, trying to kiss a girl, orders a whiskey and Coke.
Which he hates, right?
Hates it. Finds it foul, bitter, gassy. But he drinks it anyway, trying to copy Vincent's confidence. It's that first real act of, self-betrayal just to belong.
And then there's that bathroom scene. It's quite something.
Oh, it's incredibly telling. Vincent's there, all confident, showing off his erection, like it's some kind of entry requirement. Arthur feels this immense pressure. He's only ever had these dry orgasms from masturbating alone, so he actually pretends. Fakes having come on a tissue.
Wow. Just to seem normal.
Just to maintain that illusion of, masculine readiness. It's tragic, really. He has to lie about something so private just to feel adequate in that space.
And does it work? Does he connect with anyone?
Nope. Total failure. He sees the girl he was interested in, Amandine, kissing Vincent. He leaves feeling completely isolated.
And he realizes the club has this hierarchy.
Yeah, different zones, he calls them. And he knows he's in the marginalized one. Definitely not where Vincent is.
So if faking it internally doesn't work, he decides to change the outside.
Pretty much. Fast forward to 2002, he's 21. He decides his skinny body is the problem.
Right, the body max phase, extreme weight training.
The trainer, Dylan, even comments on how light he is, 8 stones, 9 pounds. So Arthur thinks, okay, muscles are the answer.
He goes back to the club with Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan's his new wingman, the guy obsessed with women's arses. But Arthur still feels paralyzed by the atmosphere.
And Dylan's dancing. It's not exactly connecting, is it?
Not at all. Dylan's got the muscles, but he just dances by himself, moving his chest, watching his reflection in the mirror.
Isolated.
Totally. Looks content, as if his own presence was enough to make him come. Arthur sees that the perfect body doesn't equal connection either. It's just another performance.
Another kind of solitude.
Exactly. Arthur does eventually find a way to sort of blend in, but it's by mindless jumping with the crowd. Swelling its ranks with my solitude, he says. He thinks he's joining in, but really he's just dissolving.
And then the irony hits. Dylan, Mr. Muscles,
Gets beaten up badly. Twice. And can't even defend himself.
ouch. An insult to his work and his masculinity.
Yeah, the book's making it pretty clear. The muscles, the physique, it's meaningless against real aggression. And it certainly doesn't help with real connection.
But Arthur doesn't quite get the message yet.
Not fully. He actually takes Dylan's job and ramps up his own training 5 times a week, still chasing that physical ideal, even though he just saw it fail.
Which leads us into the next phase, right? Part 2. He starts trying to actually learn the skills. Dance lessons, trying to find partners. This is 2006.
Yep, he's 25, trying to spread his wings, takes dance classes, Meets Franck, a botanist, apparently, who Arthur instantly pegs as fake zen, fake cool.
Calls him a depraved lecher, strong words.
He really doesn't like him. And there's Laura. Franck immediately tries to sort of claim her, sets up a rivalry.
But Arthur actually wins this one.
He does. It's a breakthrough. He manages to dance with Laura, pull her away from Franck. Franck even gives him this big, exaggerated high five like, wow, you did it. Arthur's finally speaking the club's language.
So success.
Well, kinda. It leads to his first sexual encounter back at his place. But it's rushed. Disappointing. He comes too quickly. She leaves soon after.
Ah. So the dance floor success doesn't translate? Foreshadowing, maybe?
Definitely foreshadowing future relationship issues. The performance doesn't equal intimacy.
Okay, moving on to 2008. He's 28, a regular now.
He's basically part of the furniture. His only real friend there is Alicia, the barmaid. Then he meets Wasim, a new kind of influence.
Wasim offers him ecstasy.
Yeah, E. And Arthur takes it, mostly because he doesn't want to seem, unmanly or uncool by refusing.
And the effect.
It's huge. For the first time, he feels completely free. Effervescent, he calls it. This wave of love for everyone, for the world. He dances generously, fluidly, serenely.
Like the anxiety is just gone.
Completely gone. All that self-judgment he's carried since he was 10, vanished. It's the absolute peak experience the club gives him.
And Wasim adds this intellectual layer, too, with his theory.
Right, the caveman theory. Wasim suggests dance used to be communal, a group ritual, but it's devolved into this isolating game of seduction. From groups to pairs to just solo performance.
It was just basically Arthur's whole experience.
Pretty much. And for a moment, Arthur's connecting on a different level, talking about the thing that dominates his life.
But then there's a twist.
A big one. Wasim reveals he's attracted to men. And Arthur, still high on E, feeling all this universal love, tries to kiss Wasim.
No.
Nothing. No spark. He realizes the intense feeling wasn't genuine connection with Wasim. It was just the drug stretching itself over my loneliness.
Oof. So even his best moment was chemically induced, not real.
Essentially, yeah. The drug let him feel connection, but it wasn't actually shared. He couldn't give or receive it authentically.
That's rough. And it kind of sets up the next big fail, doesn't it? His 30th birthday in 2010.
Oh, yeah. Major pressure from the family. They're worried he's still single.
So he does something impulsive.
Very impulsive. He drags his brother, Sylvain, to the beach, even though Sylvain thinks the place is seedy and doesn't want to go.
Trying to merge his worlds.
Exactly, and it's a disaster. He introduces his casual partner, Marlene, as his actual girlfriend.
And Marlene plays along.
Overplays it. Claims they met in Croatia. Just inventing stuff.
Yeah.
Sylvain looks totally uncomfortable, judgmental, just lost.
The gap between Arthur's club persona and his family reality is huge.
And the performance breaks down completely afterwards?
In the car, yeah. Arthur tells Marlene he loves her.
Big step.
Huge step. And her reaction? Brutal. You shouldn't say stuff like that. It's a turnoff.
Wow. Rejected for being genuine?
Because the club and the relationships forged there aren't built for genuine emotion. They're built for the act, the illusion.
So what does Arthur do?
What he always does? He goes straight back into the club to dance away the heartbreak. The dance floor is his escape hatch from reality.
It's like an addiction cycle. Pain, then numb it with the club. Precisely. And that leads into this next phase, part 3, where things start to really unravel.
Right.
The hope starts to fade.
2014, the beach actually closes for a bit.
3 weeks, and Arthur is terrified. The thought of that forced isolation is unbearable for him.
So he tries something different, Tinder.
Yeah, dips his toe into the online world, finds it soulless, disembodied. But he does meet someone, Isabel.
She's different.
Very different. Head of communications, professional. She's pretty surprised, maybe a bit shocked by his 5 nights a week club habit.
Their motivations are different, too.
Totally. She wants real things, like an escape from work stress. Arthur just wants presence, not to be alone.
But they actually become a couple, a real couple.
They do. They have simple dates, go to the cinema, hold hands, something Arthur found out was impossible before because of his anxiety. It seems normal, grounded.
Until the club reopens.
Right. Arthur's overjoyed. He goes back, feeling like he's not even searching for anything this time. But then Isabel suggests a big step, a trip.
To Lisbon.
Yeah. And Arthur panics. Real change. Leaving his safe zone, he resists. Admits, I never left town. The club is his fortress.
And Isabel sees it clearly.
She has to. Tells him, we don't live on the same planet, and they break up.
He chooses the club over a real relationship.
He does. He sacrifices probably the most authentic connection he's had because it threatened his routine, his safety zone. And immediately, back to the dance floor to dissolve the whole experience.
Wow. Okay, so 2017, he's 37, trying to clean up his act a bit.
Yeah, quits drinking, quits smoking. He even turns down a hookup with a dancer named Melissa. He sees the cycle of disappointment and feels like it's just one time too many, trying to protect himself.
But then he meets Ange.
Ange, an amazing dancer. They sync up perfectly on the floor. It's like the ultimate physical connection he's been chasing for decades. His best dance partner.
Sounds perfect. Too perfect.
Way too perfect. Because Ange has a proposal, a horrifying one.
What is it?
He suggests they team up, use GHB, that colorless liquid, to drug women at the club.
Oh my God. Seriously.
Seriously. So Arthur faces this massive moral choice. Keep the perfect dance partner, the thing he values most in that world, or do the right thing.
What does he do?
He finds that moral core. He actually reports Ange to the bouncers, watches his best dance partner get thrown out.
He chose morality over connection.
He did. Sacrificed the ultimate club validation for basic decency. But it leaves him feeling ashamed, sad. He's chosen integrity, but he's more alone than ever in that space.
The warnings just keep coming after that, don't they? 2018?
Yeah. The people around him are either leaving or decaying. Alicia, his one constant friend, the barmaid, she quits, wants a real life.
And then there's Fabrice.
Another regular. Asks Arthur for help getting his wedding ring off his finger. Says he hasn't had sex with his wife in 2 years. Blames fucking time.
So one person escaping the club, another trapped by time and regret within its orbit.
Exactly. And Alicia gives Arthur one last dance, calls him her best friend, but then hits him with the hard truth. You deserve better than this life centered on the club. Tells him he's giving up on so many things.
And Arthur's response?
It's just devastatingly simple. He says, let's just dance.
Hmm.
He can't face it. He knows she's right, but he just wants the escape.
Which leads to the final humiliation, really. 2019, he's 39.
Goes to a student night, fresh blood,
Mm-hmm.
and suddenly he's the old guy.
How does that go?
Terribly. The younger crowd rejects him. They actually film him trying to dance, laughing at him. He ends up falling, hurting his wrist. Public failure. Complete humiliation.
But something shifts then, right?
Yes. In that moment of defeat, he finds someone else suffering. A teenager named Leo, hiding in a booth, crying, covered in acne.
Leo is him 30 years earlier.
Basically, yeah. Experiencing that same shame. And Arthur, instead of running, actually helps him. Offers tissues, defends him from his friends. It's this quiet moment of real empathy.
Protecting someone else from the pain he felt.
Exactly. And witnessing Leo's vulnerability breaks something in Arthur. He starts crying, too. Properly crying. For the first time I'd wept since childhood.
Whoa.
It's vulnerability, finally. Not about his own failure, but in connection with someone else's pain. Leo makes the healthier choice. He leaves, goes home. Arthur just falls asleep in the booth, exhausted. 3 decades of performance catching up to him.
So the end of the night brings us to the final part, the morning after.
Yeah. This morning, the book says, he wakes up in the club, but it's empty, squalid, sticky floor, green-gray light. It's grim.
And who finds him?
Guy, the owner. The same man who slapped him 29 years ago. Arthur recognizes him, the dyed yellow hair, the rubbery face, the source of the original trauma.
Does Guy say anything?
He confirms what seems obvious. The club itself is dying. Losing money, he says. Maybe 5 years left. The place's decline mirrors Arthur's own burnout.
Is that the end? Just waking up in the ruins?
Not quite. Guy does something unexpected. He offers, well, not redemption exactly, but a way out, a next step.
Where does he take him?
To a different place entirely. Lascaux, an early morning bar. It's the anti-beach, filled with middle-aged men, and Sylvie, the barmaid.
A different vibe.
Completely. The men there actually applaud Arthur. They know him as the champion of the beach. Yeah. But it feels different, like weary respect, not judgment.
And Sylvie?
Sylvie agrees to dance with him. But not to the club music. They dance to Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody.
Oh, wow. The ultimate anthem for connection.
Exactly. And that's where Arthur has the final, simple realization. Outside the club, in the daylight, dancing gently with Sylvie.
What did he realize?
He realizes he's not alone. And then the key thought, you're never alone when you're dancing with somebody.
So it was never about the club itself.
Never about the venue or the performance or the hierarchy. It was always about the somebody, the shared moment, the connection. He spent 30 years trying to earn it through performance in that artificial space.
And he only found it when he stopped performing.
When he allowed for vulnerability, first with Leo, that shared moment of tears, and then in that simple, unpressured dance with Sylvie. He stopped searching and just was with somebody else.
That's quite a journey, a powerful look at needing to perform versus just connecting, finding freedom in vulnerability.
Absolutely. A really compelling deep dive into one man's very long, very specific struggle.
Thanks for joining us. Subscribe for more bookish adventures and hit that like button if you enjoyed the ride. Don't forget to share the knowledge, spread the word.